All right, I ran out of room on my phone, so I started unboxing this, and I wasn't recording because I had no storage space. So pretend this was closed, and I opened it. There's the unboxing. I had this great "What's in the Box" gag going from Seven. I was telling how all these young kids should go watch it if they haven't seen it. So now I'm telling you again: if you haven't seen Seven with Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt, Gwyneth Paltrow, go see it. Classic, directed by David Fincher. All right, now on to what's in the box, but you already know because it's on the title of this video. But I got this box from the Darkside Initiative, a retail shop, clothing, sneaker retail shop in San Francisco. So shout out to them. I have applied to the raffles many, many times. Never won, never hit. Finally did. So that was cool. Very stoked to get that email. That invoice to pay more money for shoes that I don't need. Anyways, onto the shoe. So we have the Nike Air Hurache LE limited edition, and this is the Stussy collab. So this seems to be they went OG box because if you don't know, Nike did a unofficial collaboration with Stussy. It was the first one they did unofficially in 2000 of this shoe we're about to see now. And it looks like they kept the same box, which is cool. I like when Nike does stuff like that. Little details. I'm sure it's a little more expensive with the packaging because it's not their typical packaging, but it's a nice little touch. So, yes, limited edition. They got on the paper. Cool paper. Do you guys save it? Are you guys anal about storing your paper? I keep it, but I'm not anal about storing it. Whoa. All right. Look at these. Woo. 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 All right. Sorry, that was probably annoying for you. So, first of all, this is the Nike Air Hurache. These were designed by Tinker Hatfield and debuted in 1991. And I was definitely around for these, but I was a kid. I was in like kindergarten, first grade. So I wasn't really wearing runners. This was designed to be a running shoe. And back then, this was definitely wild for running shoes back then. This was definitely a design update from runners then. But I wasn't into them. I was probably wearing some like dinosaur Converse Chucks, or again, quickly got into indoor soccer shoes back then. So I was not into these. And by the time I was into runners, from playing soccer, it's the shoe you throw on afterwards. We were already into Air Maxes and different Adidas runners and trainers and cross trainers. So I kind of missed the boat on these. They aren't as nostalgic for me as some. But I was around when these debuted 30 years ago now. 30 years ago, Huraches came out, designed by Tinker Hatfield again. And then in 2000, so a little over 20 years ago, they did this collab. It wasn't the exact same. If you look up pictures, differs a little bit. But this material on top, this nylon material, that was big back in the day. Of course, definitely looks retro. But I'm going to take out the stuffing. Anyways, as you know, Stussy dropped 2 colorways in this. This is kind of the classic, and then they did an exclusive olive color on their website drop. It's interesting to me, and I'll give you some looks as I'm talking. It's interesting to me that the olive colorway, the more exclusive colorway, isn't as popular. I agree with everyone's sentiment. These look a little cleaner. I like this colorway, but usually the more limited colorway goes for more and is more sought after. So they went with that olive and lighter color, and it's just not as popular. You got the heel tab, pull tab on the back. There's the outsole. There's the tongue with the Stussy logo. I'm trying to get it to focus for you so you can see the insole. There we go. Nike International on the inside. Again, hit on Darkside Initiative. Shout out to them. Check them out. I'm going to bring out the other one. Show the paper. So as far as price, popularity, etc., should you cop these? First of all, I don't own a pair of Hurachis. This is my first pair. I've wanted one in my collection and I haven't got one. So I think this is a dope first pair to add. And that, speaking of that, I recommend that for anyone who's kind of a sneakerhead, to have a pair of Hurachis in their collection. And this is a great one to add. These are not reselling for a ton. They retailed for 120. They're going for like 180, 190, 200. If you're still watching in the video, you might know this, maybe not. But I definitely recommend getting a pair for yourself if you're thinking about it and you got the money. Because a lot of hyped collabs, they come out and it's real expensive. But these are relatively, air quotes, affordable. And again, I feel like your quintessential sneakerheads that you see, whether it's from Complex or people like DJ Clark Kent, etc. Any one of those sneaker figureheads would like these. And that doesn't mean you need to like them. I'm just saying if their approval is something that matters to you, again, it shouldn't. I'm just saying they're not going to look at these and if you got these and say they're whack. I mean, you would get a nod of approval for copying these. Again, not that that's important, but these do have the approval of like the figureheads of the industry. And at the same time, they're not super hype. So that's an interesting, let me know in the comments from the few people that watch this video. Do you dig these? Because I feel like younger people, they're not as hyped on this, but definitely older sneakerheads are. I'm wearing my Stussy Nike slides. So I'm going to try one of these on for you guys, since I'm probably going to keep these. Again, I've been wanting to add a pair to my collection, and this seems like the perfect first Hurache to add to my collection and put in the rotation. So I am going to try these on, see how they fit. I go a half size up on anything like this, any sock type liner, fits like a glove type thing, just to make it easier to get on. I always go a half size up. So I feel like 11 and a half is my size. I went 12. I'm gonna try this on for you guys. See how it goes. See if I don't knock down my camera here, my phone. It's a little difficult, a little acrobatic. And yeah, fits like a glove. It's gonna be hard to stand up, but already I can tell this is very comfortable. Not too tight on top. Again, not to beat a dead horse, but fits like a glove. I can already tell it feels comfortable on the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna probably keep these. Speaking of which, of trying things on, are you of the opinion that if you even do this, that is not dead stock? I feel if you do this and I take it off right away, I have no moral quandary saying they're dead stock. Now, if I was going to take these outside, of course, then it's worn once. And then I think the gray area is if I wear these around the house for like 10 minutes, that's tried on. I really don't consider this to be tried on. I mean, if you have a very expensive pair of shoes, dirty socks, etc., then sure, you need to list it as tried on. But I really feel like this, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Am I shady? If I do this and take it right off, do I need to say they're tried on? I mean, I guess it is tried on. I answered my own question, but I don't know. I feel like these barely touch the ground. I've barely had my foot in them. If I just take them off right away. What if I take them off right away? That's not tried on, is it? Maybe it is. I feel like if you actually wear them around the house for a bit, that's tried on. And then, of course, if you wear them outside, that's worn once. Let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts on that are. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. More sneaker review videos to come. Please subscribe. Thanks for getting me over 100 subscribers. Now we're going for 500.